Welcome. This is Melinda Barlow, CZT, Certified Zen Tangle Teacher. And the tangle we're doing today is called 96X. It's a great tangle. It's by, and I really can't pronounce her name, Mina Hsiao. And I'm sure I completely slaughtered that name. She's a ZZT 19. And it's just, I did one in a grid and I did one freehand. And I'm going to do it on a black tile with a jelly roll pen. And I'm going to start by doing my borders, my dots, and a border. And you can barely see, I'm using a graphite pencil to put that in because I want them to kind of disappear. And so we're going to start out. And I'm going to take my jelly roll and I'm going to mark this off in, so we have 4 areas. You can do it smaller, but I'm just going to do it just a tiny bit bigger. And I probably should have just gone ahead and made a box. And so I'm just going to go ahead and make my border with my jelly roll, because it can be completely boxed in. And then we're going to just X off that area. So we draw an X in there. And then we're going to make this little kind of a curly Q thing. And I found that if I put my pen down about that far away, and then I could come around and make that little curly Q shape. And then I'm going to do the same thing here, so they kind of touch. And I think the reason I like this pattern is it is a grid, yet it has a lot of movement to it. So there's step number 2, and here is step number 3. We just make these little triangular things along the line. And there we have 96X. And I'm going to do that same thing in all 4 of these areas. So I make my X, a little C shape, comes around, and then I make my little diamonds right along that line. One thing when you use jelly roll, you have to be very careful. You give it time to dry because it will smear. So I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then I'm going to do this one, and then I'll start over here. That gave it enough time to sort of dry. Then I do my little curly shape. I'm trying not to put my hand down on that paper. And now we can come in and make our little diamond shapes. Now I have one more. And you'll get to where you can do them without rotating your tile. And there we have 96X. I think it is absolutely stunning, done on the black with the turquoise jelly roll. It's also beautiful done just on a white tile. And we could come back in with our jelly roll, our white jelly roll, and give it a little bit more accent. We could come in and just highlight just half of, that, just give it a little color in half of that. You can come in and just play with your little jelly rolls on that black tiles. They are lots of fun to play with. And just make all sorts. This is just a beautiful, elegant looking tangle. And I'm going to go back in and give each one of these little curly cues a little dot of white. And instead of shading, I just gave it a little bit of white. And I just had fun. I did some freehand ones here, but I don't like them as well as I do all gridded together. I think that that has such a beautiful look. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And have a great day.